Ladies and gentlemen, we have now arrived at our main event of the evening. It will be for the vacant, eternal middleweight championship contested over 5 minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 83.9 kilos and trains at a Brazilian's training center, holding a professional record of 10 victories for 5 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kitt the Killer Campbell. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 84.0 kilos and trains out of Ignite Martial Arts and Hellraiser Combat Center with a professional record of 4 victories for 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome John Martin Fraser.
Hey gentlemen, we went through the rules out the back earlier. Make sure you listen to my command at all times, defend yourselves at all times. And for the belt, let's hook them up, boys. Good luck to you both.
And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Peter Hickmott.
For this one, Peter Hickmott, the middleweight eternal MMA title belt on the line. It's Fraser v. Campbell.
This is intense, Drew. I have never seen a more intense stare down in a title fight here at Eternal. I'm actually very surprised they ended up touching gloves prior to this fight starting, and here we go.
5 minute rounds. This to decide the middleweight champ. Fraser in the leopard trunks, Campbell in the black trunks. Campbell's opening up early there.
We've seen Kitt Campbell on display. He's got some wicked strikes in his arsenal. Everything he throws, as you alluded to earlier, with very bad intentions. He's got a very, very bad man looking in his direction in John Martin Fraser. That hook kick just creeping up the side there.
Yeah, hook kick making some contact with the head there of Campbell from Fraser. Say engage.
Yeah, there's that switch step left hook that caught Kane Diarra in his last fight. Kitt Campbell having none of it so far. Both of these guys, Drew, one shot, they could be all over.
As it goes to the ground, and Campbell side control here, battering away at Fraser's head.
This is vicious. This is where Kitt is so strong. These vicious strikes, elbows, and those long arms, Drew. He brings them down from heaven to hell, as we've seen so many times previously. And he's right in front of his corner here. Proud member of the Dad's Army is Kitt Campbell.
Side position for Campbell here.
I managed to have a talk to Jimmy Crute, Duke Didier, as well as Callan in the car park last night after Eternal 57. They were telling me their man Kitt Campbell very ready for this fight. Looking to take that Eternal lightweight strap back home to Zealand MMA in Melbourne. See what he's doing here. He's got both those legs trapped. Now this is good for John, but he's got to get off the cage. Kitt's so explosive. Great work by John Fraser to get back to his feet here.
Leg kick by Campbell. Again, just peppering away at the leg as Fraser looks to strike.
See, and again, Drew Forbes, that calf kick from Kitt Campbell. One of his good friends, Jack Jenkins, executed it so well last night against Jesse Medina. Kitt Campbell looking to do the same here tonight. The intensity of this fight is just incredible. Nice kick. Straight down the middle there by John Fraser. And he takes center cage now. Good position for John Fraser.
You can just see it in the eyes from both these fighters, just how much this means to them.
Absolutely. And that's a good takedown attempt there from John Fraser. Kitt Campbell got that strong whizzer over the top, doing a good job at defending so far. Heavy pressure from John Fraser up against the cage here.
Fraser just looking to get underneath the legs there of Campbell, but unable to do so on that occasion as he comes in with a leading right, John Fraser. We've seen him knock out heavyweights before.
This is so technical. So technical. Both of these guys as intense and as serious as this fight is, both of these guys, great respect for each other's power, picking their shots.
Fraser v. Campbell for the eternal middleweight belt.
And it's amazing. You can see just with the defense of both guys, they can see everything that their opponent's throwing. Whether it's a cross check or looking to sweep that high kick to the opposite direction as Kitt Campbell lands a nice jab on the exit. This is a very, very high level chess match we're seeing here. And now Kitt Campbell's talking to him.
Final moments here in the first. And that's the end of the first. And a little bit set between Campbell and Fraser here as they break.
I love this.
Have a look at them.
I love this.
Fraser and Campbell, they both had their moments in the first tee.
Indeed they did. But I have to give Kitt Campbell the edge there. I think their takedown may have played a role in the eyes of the judges. Significant strikes possibly in the favour of Kitt Campbell here, but John Fraser going nowhere.
A real chess match, the opening of this second round. Push kick from Fraser to the torso. Fraser a little more the lively with his footwork at the moment. Huge right there from Campbell. Oh, Fraser came in with a haymaker of his own.
Yeah, and he landed quite comfortably there, although Kitt not shaken at all by it.
Campbell looking to catch the kick of Fraser. Strong leg kick there from Campbell. That might have hurt the left leg a little. It's very red. See how he's moving.
Well,
Fraser's turned his back here. Campbell moves in.
He's punishing that lead leg as we see John Fraser does like to switch it up between orthodox and southpaw. And I'm very impressed with the poise and how well composed both these guys are.
Fraser and Campbell doing battle here. We know it's very humid conditions in the cage tonight.
Sneaky left down the middle there from John Fraser.
Big right there from Fraser as he moved in on Campbell on that occasion. Combination by Fraser as the mouthguard comes out. Swiftly back in, John Fraser back underway. Continue with those leg kicks. He does mix it up. Fraser, it's probably a good thing he does mix up that lead leg tee, because at the moment Campbell's attacking both of Fraser's legs.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed, and he's doing a good job. And as you said earlier, the marking on both legs as he targets that lead leg again with that calf kick from Kitt Campbell.
Setting up perhaps the head kick there, Campbell, as he goes low, and he just went high on that last attempt. Right from Fraser, not on target on that occasion. Left jab from Campbell as Fraser responds. You just wonder if the bandaging on Campbell's feet helps him in these humid conditions in comparison to Fraser, who doesn't have any tape around the feet.
Oh, look, it's possible. I mean, the tape around the feet's always under the arch of the foot. You can't have it on the heel or on your toes. It's got to be under the heel if you're going to strap your ankles as John Fraser presses forward. And I was just going to say, Jury, I'm impressed with what John Fraser's managed to do here. In the eyes of the judges, the momentum you'd have to think be in his favour, as he eats one just over the left eye there, courtesy of Kitt Campbell's right hand. The speed and the quickness of these guys is incredible, both of them.
The toughness of John Fraser, the speed of Campbell, although in comparison, it's a little bit more of a patient Campbell tonight. You get the sense, Tanira Nathan?
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, in a 5-round championship fight, you can't play all your cards in one round. You've definitely got to pace yourself. Although John Fraser seems to disagree with me as he starts to open up here.
Kick and then the punch combination. The speed of Fraser there, and he's just got something in his eye. It is very humid here due to the weather we've had all week on the eastern seaboard in Australia. It's been consistent rain for the last 7 days, and conditions just in general very humid due to the weather.
Well, John Fraser complaining about an eye poke there. I mean, everything's happening so fast here in this fight. I'd like to see where that one may have landed. As we look here, Jitsi replay.
Strong left there from Fraser, that didn't miss.
Yeah, no, the left landed, and so did the eye poke. Drew Forbes, and yeah, pretty clear one on the part of Kitt Campbell, nonetheless. Back to the action. Big right hand by Kitt, and he goes high again. Fraser acknowledges.
Final moments in the second round. Crucial little period here. Both men starting to open up.
Kitt Campbell just makes everything look so smooth. And John Fraser.
Words again. Words again.
Look, this will go on for the entire fight. John Fraser.
Long way from Pacific Fair, T.
Long way to Pacific Fair.
Your stomping ground.
Good. And 3.
What were you, 5-0 amateur boxing fights? The car park doesn't count, T.
Well,
we're back underway here. Middleweight title bout. Fraser v Campbell, the main event. You're watching UFC Fight Pass. Eternal MMA 58. As Fraser slips under a huge right from Campbell.
And this is turning into a dogfight. None of these guys giving an inch, and both guys quite happy to give away a bit of defense in favor of some offense. And you saw that left elbow just creeping over the top, landing flush on the forehead of Kitt Campbell, courtesy of John Fraser. But Kitt Campbell, just the intensity, the constant staring almost into the soul of John Fraser. And John Fraser doing a good job applying pressure here up against the cage.
Already this showing signs of an epic battle. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Of course, the vacant, eternal middleweight title belt on the line here. Third of 5-minute rounds. As Fraser with a little right there on Campbell. Campbell looking to take down Fraser with that leg, unsuccessful.
Yeah, well, he's got to watch himself here, John Fraser. He's got his hips too close. What he's doing there, hips away, keeping that pressure on Kitt Campbell. That's where he wants to be. But Kitt Campbell having absolutely none of it as he takes centre cage.
A bit of blood on the face showing now on Campbell as Fraser works his way back into this fight. Oh, left landed by Fraser. He moves it all, that right uppercut just missing. Left jab there from Campbell. Fraser responds with a left of his own. Left to the body by Fraser. Big swing from Fraser. Campbell moves in, little uppercut away from Campbell as well.
Yeah, John Fraser just starting to really loosen up here. He's starting to find his rhythm. He's landed some big shots, not just to the head, but also to the body. But this is big, Drury. Big takedown from Kitt Campbell. And if he can keep the fight here, he's got time to work. Just over 2 minutes here in round number 3.
Yeah, Campbell, he's got Fraser on the deck, just trying to work his way into position. Rather, Fraser does very well to stand up again.
Good job by John Fraser there. Kitt Campbell unable to do much with that takedown, and he finds himself up against the cage, but he's so good at reversing here, and especially when John Fraser gets his hips too close. Nice head kick followed by a stiff jab from the killer.
Leg kick there again by Campbell. Certainly a tactic of his as Fraser moves in with the left hook. And Campbell all of a sudden, takedowns on the agenda for him. Although Fraser elusive as always.
Well, it works in his favour. If he can't get a takedown, he can use it to set up his striking. Just giving John Fraser one more thing to worry about here in the third.
A minute remaining in the third. Fraser not taking a backward step here up against Campbell. Oh, nice right uppercut there from Fraser. There's so much damage when he gets in close. Fraser, another uppercut. Oh, right on full display here from Fraser as Campbell starts to tire.
Yeah, this fight's getting very dirty now. John Fraser starting to really open up on Kitt Campbell. But Kitt's not going anywhere, Drury. Look at him.
He's not going anywhere. He's got 20 seconds to hold on here because Fraser's on an absolute rampage at the moment. Final seconds here of the third. And a very, very strong finish in that round by John Fraser. Who you got to head after 3 rounds, T?
Oh, look, it's too even to call, Drury.
Oh, get off the fence, T.
I love the
fence.
fence.
Get off the fence.
I love the fence. It's the safest spot. Nonetheless, I will say, John Fraser looking very good in round number 3.
There it is. There it is. Tanira Nathan, striking coach out of Carlson Gracie MMA, as Fraser again picks up right where things left off at the start of the 4th round here. Showing his full repertoire. Might have been a little slip there. That didn't stop Campbell from advancing.
Very different to what we saw.
Very different to what we saw, T. This is a real war out there for this middleweight title belt.
No, it's exactly as you said. It's a battle of attrition. Both these guys not giving an inch, and they'll take everything where they can. And that rear uppercut just starting to creep through for John Fraser. He's having a lot of success with that. But I am thoroughly impressed with the toughness shown by Kitt Campbell here in this middleweight championship fight. And Drury Forbes, you'd have to think John Fraser starting to look good here.
He is starting to look good. What do you do here if you're Kitt Campbell, T?
Well, I think if you're Kitt, you really got to dig deep. You know, if you can land a takedown, and as I say that, gets taken down. John Fraser doing a good job there to answer your question, if you're Kitt Campbell, first things first, get back to your feet and start landing some strikes. Punish that left leg and use that long reach. But nonetheless, John Fraser's not making it easy for him.
Fraser with some lethal left blows to the face of Campbell here as he's got him right where he wants him.
Yeah, this is a strong position for John Fraser.
Side control. And how the tables have turned. John Fraser. No love lost between these two. His elbow now right up around the head of Campbell, as Campbell just moves that right wrist in front of the arm of Fraser.
Yeah, well, he's attacking that left arm there, Kitt Campbell. It's going to be a bit tough. Obviously being in half guard here, favouring the position of John Fraser. And you can hear Callum Potter screaming for Kitt Campbell to advance his position here. He's got to get off his back. Peter Hickmott watching very closely, and he's got time to work.
Right in front of the judges as well. This won't harm Fraser's title aspirations one bit.
Watching closely, Peter Hickmott.
Fraser still peppering away at Campbell here as he lays flat on his back. And Fraser going to work. Still going. That left hand just peppering away.
He's got to move here, Kitt Campbell. This fight could be stopped.
As Fraser continues and it's all over. We have a new middleweight champion out of Ignite MMA. It's John Fraser.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes and 51 seconds of round number 4. Declaring your winner by TKO and the new eternal middleweight champion, John Martin Fraser.
Congratulations, John Fraser. You are the new eternal MMA middleweight champion.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with our new middleweight champion, John Martin Fraser, getting it done by TKO in the 4th round. And pace seems to be the key word here. You just put a pace on Kitt Campbell that he could not handle and drowned him with that forward pressure and beautiful striking.
Yeah, the original plan is to wrestle Kitt, but because it was so slippery out there, I just ended up standing and striking because he's a little bit too slippery. But yeah, Kitt's like a fucking really good opponent, you know. He hits a lot harder than I thought he would, and like, it's just an honor to get in the cage with him.
Well, you took the shots very well, and one thing that really seemed to be the catalyst to the end was those body shots. In about the 3rd round, you really started targeting the body. Was that something that your corner instructed you to do?
Yes, yeah, they were instructing me to do all sorts, but the body shots are definitely key. I could feel him starting to get tired, and the corner obviously noticed that and started telling me to attack the body and obviously make him a little bit more tired.
And speaking of that corner, an all-star lineup, talk to us a little bit about your training at Hellraiser Combat Club and Ignite Martial Arts.
Yeah, Ryan Doyle stayed with me as a striking coach. Kyle Noak as a jiu-jitsu coach, and then Ryan Dunstan, pretty much when I do all my MMA now. And yeah, it's just an absolute honor to train with all these guys, you know. And like, I owe them so much. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Well, your performance was what was brilliant here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. One more round of applause for your winner and new middleweight champion, John Martin Fraser.